Overall thoughts on the night and how things played out there.
Yeah, Damien, I said the same thing to the players in the locker room just now. I thought for 78 minutes it was arguably the best game we've played all year. I thought our ball circulation, our ball movement, our positional play, our relationships on the field, our chance creation, I thought it was outstanding. The part that missed was put the ball in the back of the net. The piece where you create so many chances, the ball, we have to score because it doesn't matter how well you play. In some ways, we're in a process and we're trying to teach these to get everybody on the same page, and we're bringing new guys in. Ryan, new player today in the mix. So there is something to take away from the game because we did do a lot of things well over the course of the game. But at the end of the day, we want to win the game, right? We don't want to keep talking about moral performance victories. However, there are some really good takeaways, but we need to score. We deserve to take something out of this game. We said it after the Seattle game, and now this is 2 home games in a row where we felt like we've outperformed another very good opponent and didn't come away with the win. So I want them to recognize the good things in the game, but to also be frustrated that we didn't win the game.
And what's Javier's status? How serious is that? Do you expect him to play Wednesday, or will you just shut him down and wait till the 17th?
No, I don't know. Tomorrow we'll get a better look at the irritation there. So it's calf related, and we'll see. It was a little bit bothering him during the week. Towards the end of the week he was feeling better. We had modified him over the course of the week, and in the warm up he would just. He felt it too much to put him out there. So some of it's precaution because there is something that he's feeling. We'll know more tomorrow. We'll check it out, take a little bit of a deeper look, and I'll have a better sense of what we're looking at timeline. Hopefully nothing. Hopefully we caught it before anything, and we can move forward. But we won't know till tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you, Damian. We'll go with Josh Gissman next. Josh, go ahead.
Hey, Greg, you were talking about Ryan's performance. I think we saw a little bit of his versatility in this game, probably unplanned for you guys with Sega going out. Can you talk a little bit about Ryan and then an update on Sega's injury as well?
Yeah, candidly, I thought he was outstanding. I thought both in the defensive midfield position, just his movement, smart, very calm, brought a certain composure to the game that we need and the way we would like to play. I think that position is, pun intended here, pivotal in terms of helping us to do what we want. And he knows when to clear space, when to use space. He knows where the ball needs to go, the range of passing. I thought his defensive presence was very good. I mean, he showed, again, like you said, the versatility to be able to move in the back line. And he was excellent there. He disguises some passes that he was slipping into the midfield from 30 yards away that we haven't seen, in who knows how long. And so just a lot of quality. I mean, to be fair, there was not a plan for him to go 90 minutes today. We really only wanted him to maybe get to 60. But given the circumstances, the only reason he probably got through the game is because a good chunk of it was at center back, and he didn't have to cover quite as much ground. But I thought he did an incredible job and was a warrior. Dealing with the size and speed of Shelton is not an easy task, and I thought he did an incredible job. And again, we showed his quality, and he's going to help our team reach another level, and that's exciting. That's one of the real takeaways, I think, from the game as well.
And an update on Sega?
I don't know exactly. It was he felt like a shock almost in his body in kind of that region, somewhere between growing and hamstring, and kind of hit him, and then it kind of went away. But as soon as he started to try to run, he was feeling it. So I don't know if it was like some sort of an outrageous cramp or if it was actually something that pulled. So, but we again will take a look as quickly as possible tomorrow. We'll know what we're dealing with. I haven't spoken to him after the game, but he wanted to go back on the field. But the second we just tried to get him to even jog on the sideline, he was just feeling it grab, and so. We'll have to play this one day by day until we get an indication of where we're at.
Thank you, Josh. We'll go with Gio Garcia next. Gio, go ahead.
You're mute. Gio, you're mute. There you go.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Greg.
Good, Gio.
I want to get your thoughts on Victor Vazquez. He had a great game today. And also want to get your thoughts on Augie Williams and what his future looks like for this team now that Chicharito may or may not be playing on Wednesday.
Yeah, I'll start with with Victor. I thought his performance was top level. I mean, it just, again, his ability to organize the game, organize attacking situations, his view for and vision for the final pass and all that stuff it's a different level, really. And so I thought he was outstanding. He put out an incredible shift over 90 minutes to again, to help us to create a lot of the chances and set up a lot of those chances that we had. And also on the defensive side, I thought his work was incredible just on the defensive side between he and whoever the forward was, Ethan and then Kevin. They did a fantastic job of making things as clear as possible for the players behind them and around them to help us to eliminate chances for, by and large, the whole game until we gifted a chance at the end that ended up being a goal. And then obviously the down the stretch when you're throwing the kitchen sink at him, then something happened. But I thought he was outstanding, both from a leadership perspective and just organizing some of those final actions. As far as Augie, I think he needs to continue to work. I think he's, to be candid, since he signed a contract, I haven't personally seen enough from him. I think he needs to work harder. I think he needs to be more effective. I think he needs to earn his opportunities on the field through his performances and through his play, both with our team and with the second team. And so when he's ready for that, then he'll be out on the field and fighting to help us to win games. But since he signed a contract, I've seen a dip a little bit in his overall just performance, and we're seeing it off and on. So I hope he gets it because he's capable of scoring goals, but I just want to see him push. I want him to know that he's got to fight for it, and when he fights for it, he's got a real chance to help us out.
We just got done talking with Greg, and he said that he thought it was one of the team's better performances of the year. Is it frustrating not to be on the correct end of this result?
Yeah, 100% agree. I think first half it was all under control. I think maybe we didn't have the ball that much because they were playing like with the center backs so much with the ball, but they didn't create any chance. I think we had maybe 3 or 4 clear chances in the first half. The ones that we start with me, that I didn't expect this ball, but I just put my leg there and the ball go over the bar. Then we had a few chances more that we didn't score. When you don't score, you pay after. I think second half we start again okay. We play good. We have a lot of good options to score again. And then at the end, they have one chance. They score this goal. Then we run over the things. We try to make the things faster and maybe with a bit of rush, because we need to score. And then they got the second goal, and then it was done. But I think we have to be happy with the performance of the team, but not with the result, of course.
You had Ryan playing in the midfield with you there for a little bit, and then he went back to center back. What did he bring to this team?
Yeah, I think he brought a lot of things. For sure, the physicality, the way he plays, the way he controlled the midfielder. He remembered me like this kind of player like Sergio Busquets, Casemiro, that they always try to control the things on the midfielder, to try to get as much balls and steal the balls and play fast to the other guys. And then after he had to play as center back because Sega's injured, and I think he did again amazing job. He brought a lot of good things. He's gonna bring more and more things, and we have to be happy that he's here with us.
Victor, what does this team have to do next to sort of get to that next level? It seems like you guys are on the precipice of a breakthrough, but you're not seeing that result yet. No,
I think we are doing good. We are still there. We are making a lot of good things. Like Greg said, also it was one of the best performance of the season. Of course, it's always about the result. When you don't win, the people start to talk like, okay, maybe it's not the right way, or maybe it's not a good result. But I think we have to be happy. I say we have to be happy the way we play, the way the guys also we work on the field, the guys coming after also. And now think about Dallas on Wednesday, because we have ahead another tough game like all the games here. Just forget about this one as soon as possible and get back against Dallas and try to win at home, because now we have two defeats at home that is not good.
Thanks, Victor.
Yeah.
Thank you, Josh. We'll go with Gio Garcia next. Gio, go ahead.
Hey, Victor, you played a great game today. I know it may be like a bittersweet feeling. You played great, but you guys weren't able to score. What kind of conversations were you having with the teammates on the field? Because you were putting the ball right on point, it'd get right on the head, on the feet, but it just wasn't going in. Was there anything you were telling to the guys?
No, it's just about confidence and about scoring goals. I think that's all. We are creating the chances. It was like clear chances today. But sometimes you don't score and then you pay, like I said. It's not about talking or about maybe training more or whatever. I think it's also confidence, maybe sometimes more luck, and today we didn't have this luck. They had, I think, 2 or 3 chances. They scored 2 goals. Maybe we had 7 or 8 chances and we didn't score. And football is about scoring goals, and today it's Kansas City's turn. They won, and we have to think about these kind of things, but we don't have to work anything else that we are not working.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll go to Spanish questions next. Vamos con Katia Castorena. Katia, adelante.
Gracias, Vicky. Víctor, gusto saludarte.
Igualmente.
En el tema que comentabas justo en la falta de contundencia en esas jugadas que se crearon, ¿qué tanto afecta cuando no se tiene a alguien como Chicharito, que además viene en un gran momento y esperando que no sea grave, pensando en esa profundidad del equipo que hace falta para que haya otros compañeros que cuando entren puedan estar finos?
Bueno, la verdad que siempre no tener a Chicha delante pues es como una debilidad para nosotros, porque Chicha está en un gran momento, está metiendo muchos goles. Yo creo que por el trabajo que hemos hecho y el trabajo que han hecho los jugadores que han estado en el campo, y sobre todo Ethan, que es el jugador que ha entrado por Chicha, ha hecho un gran trabajo. Hemos tenido las ocasiones, no hemos podido marcar esos goles que normalmente sí que estamos marcando, tanto Chicharito como otros jugadores, y bueno, hoy se ha dado así. Como he dicho, es cuestión de confianza, no creo que sea cuestión de que no esté Chicha o no. A lo mejor hubiera estado Chicha, hubiera marcado 2 goles, a lo mejor hubiera estado él, tampoco hubiéramos marcado. Yo creo que tenemos que estar contentos con lo que hicimos, no con el resultado, y seguir trabajando porque estamos teniendo una muy buena temporada.
Gracias.
Gracias, Katia. Vamos con la última pregunta con Salvador Pérez. Salvador, adelante.
Muchísimas gracias, Vicky. Víctor, ¿cómo estás? Qué gusto saludarte.
Igualmente.
Espero que todo esté bien. Oye, Víctor, yo quisiera hacerte 2 preguntas, si me permites. La primera, viene lo que va a ser el partido contra FC Dallas el miércoles. ¿Qué se tiene que corregir, qué se tiene que ajustar con este LA Galaxy? ¿Y qué tanto pega en ese sentido quizás el que no esté Javier en tan poco tiempo por el partido que se le va a venir contra FC Dallas? Y la segunda, ya hablabas tú un poco del tema de Ethan Subak, pero ¿qué decirle a Ethan? ¿Cómo trabajar con Ethan en ese sentido? Tú como capitán, tú como líder de este equipo, de cara a lo que va a ser el partido. Gracias.
Pues de cara a Dallas no creo que tengamos que cambiar nada, solo hay que meter esos goles que hoy no hemos metido, y yo creo que el partido sería totalmente diferente. Yo creo que si en la primera parte hubiéramos marcado alguno de esos goles que hemos tenido, el partido hubiera sido totalmente diferente, ellos se hubieran tenido que abrir, hubiéramos creado todavía más ocasiones, porque si con un 0-0 hemos creado todas esas ocasiones, imagínate con un 1-0 en la media parte. No hay que mejorar nada, yo creo que hay que salir con la misma mentalidad contra Dallas y las cosas van a salir, los goles van a llegar, esté Chicha o no esté Chicha, yo creo que tenemos que salir con esa mentalidad. Y sobre Ethan, yo creo que ha hecho un gran trabajo, como te digo, se deja todo siempre en el campo, es un chaval joven que está aprendiendo mucho, que tiene una muy buena actitud, que es muy fácil trabajar con él dentro del campo porque todo el rato está pendiente de las correcciones que le haces, de lo que le dices. Y bueno, es cuestión de confianza, como te he dicho, los delanteros necesitan goles y todas las personas que jugamos, todos los jugadores que estamos en la parte de arriba necesitamos confianza con goles. Hoy no ha podido ser, y contra Dallas pues espero que esos goles vuelvan, y también para volver a la senda de la victoria, porque veníamos de unos buenos partidos fuera de casa y siempre como que fastidia más perder en casa, porque ganas fuera de casa, que es lo más complicado, y pierdes en casa, pues son momentos complicados, y sobre todo contra rivales directos como es Kansas City.
Vic, muchas gracias por tu tiempo.
Gracias, buenas noches.
Hey, Jorge. We talked with Greg, we talked with Victor. They both said that, really they felt like this was a pretty solid performance for you guys tonight. But I have to imagine there's a little frustration building after the loss with Seattle and now this one as well. What'd you see tonight?
Yeah, I think definitely the team is frustrated, mad for the way that we played. We felt that today we played better than them. We created more opportunities than them. Fortunately, we couldn't capitalize on any of them. We couldn't score any of them. And then at the end, a mistake, and the second one we went to looking for the goal. So that's why they countered us. But I feel like we could have ended the game earlier.
Whenever you look at how much time the defense actually had together tonight, it was a short amount of time with Sega going out and then with Ryan filling in. What did Ryan give you guys tonight, and how do you think the defense is adapting to these continued injuries and absences?
Yeah, I think it's unfortunate when you have guys go down on an injury, and I think right now, like you said, we're suffering a lot on the backside, on the defensive side from the injuries, but with Ryan on the midfield, when he was in the midfield, he gave us a lot of clarity, he will pick up the ball and give us that exit that we needed. And when he came as a center back, I think he did really good. The same thing, picking up balls, finding out players in the gaps, and he's a really smooth player, a player that is gonna give us a lot going forward.
Now that you guys look at it's short week, you have a game against Dallas coming up. Is there time to regroup and fix some things, or how are you guys going to handle this another short week here?
Yeah, I think defensively we were good. On the attack we were good. We just needed to put this opportunity away. Yeah, we regroup tomorrow. Not much to think about. We already gonna be thinking about Dallas tomorrow, and thinking about having another great performance, and now this time get those 3 points.
Thanks, Jorge.
No problem.
We'll go with the next question to Katia Castorena in Spanish. Katia, go ahead.
Gracias, Vicky. Jorge, gusto saludarte.
Gusto.
Dos preguntas. La primera, ¿qué tanto afectó no tener a Chicharito y tan pronto como se dio antes del partido, sin lo que se había trabajado en la semana en el tema de la finalización de esas jugadas? Y la segunda, que hablabas de esa frustración, que frustra más también por el tema de que estaban en casa, de que es un rival directo y bueno, que hay que rápidamente enfocarse en el partido del miércoles.
Sí, la verdad que la falta ahí de Chicharo creo que sí duele, ¿no? Creo que es como lo habíamos preparado la semana. Aparte sabemos que Javier viene con una racha donde viene anotando goles, ¿verdad? Entonces creo que eso fue lo que nos faltó ahí arriba, y regruparnos. La otra pregunta es regruparnos rápido, pensar ahora en lo que viene, un partido que también no va a ser fácil. Sabíamos que este partido era del rival ahí que está junto. Lastimosamente no se pudo conseguir el resultado, pero ahora, como lo digo, ya dejarlo al pasado y seguir a lo que viene el miércoles.
Gracias, Cata. Katia, vamos con la última con Salvador Pérez. Salvador, adelante.
Muchísimas gracias, Vicky. Jorge, qué gusto saludarte.
Mucho gusto.
Espero que todo esté bien. Oye, Jorge, yo quisiera preguntarte, hilando un poco con lo que te preguntaba Katia, yo quisiera preguntarte en específico por Ethan Subak. Hoy cómo hablar con él, hoy qué decirle, porque prácticamente quedan 3 días para lo que hace el juego contra FC Dallas. De lo que se tiene que ajustar, de lo que se tiene que corregir sobre la finalización de jugadas, pues finalmente son 3 días, y quizá la baja de Javier, en caso de que se confirme que no juega el miércoles, pues será en contrarreloj en ese sentido, para el partido contra Dallas. Gracias.
Sí, no, creo que Ethan, jugador, la verdad que joven, que le echa ganas. Tenemos a Kevin también por la derecha, a Sam ahí por izquierda, que la verdad que estuvieron muy activos, pero lastimosamente, como lo digo, no pudieron anotar gol. Creo que a seguir trabajando, a seguir dándoles la confianza de que los necesitamos, ¿no? Necesitamos de ellos para sumar y de nosotros en defensiva para mantener ahí atrás el cero, pero claro, no, darles la confianza, que sigan trabajando y esperemos el miércoles ahora sí se nos dé la oportunidad de marcar.
Jorge, muchas gracias por tu tiempo.
De nada, buenas noches.